Ladies and gentlemen, we live in a world where data breaches have become so common that unless it involves like a really massive data breach, we're very often not all that concerned or excited to talk about it. So it came as no surprise when over the weekend I got this call from my brother asking me if I had heard about the mother of all data breaches. I said, no, what are you talking about? And then he said, oh, he just read that over 16 billion passwords have been exposed. Now, I immediately got thinking, hold on a second, 16 billion? That is a lot, because the world population right now, we're just over 8 billion. So 16 billion passwords basically means 2 passwords for every single person living on the planet. I immediately sensed something isn't quite right. Now, I found the article that broke this news. It's from cybernews.com, and here is the actual title. It says, 16 billion passwords exposed in a record-breaking data breach, opening access to Facebook, Google, Apple, and any other service imaginable. Now, obviously, if you see a title like this, you're going to get scared. Wow, 16 billion passwords. There is a 96% chance that my own credentials will be exposed with such massive numbers, right? However, even though the title, the headline is partially correct, it's not entirely true, and for the most part, it's actually quite deceptive and manipulative. Yes, we do have 16 billion passwords that have already been exposed. However, these are not recent or fresh data breaches. These 16 billion passwords was basically a collection of previous data breaches that have occurred over the past 10 years or thereabout, right? So basically, it's just a collection that has now been exposed yet again. So the title made it sound like, oh, Facebook just got hacked, Google just got hacked, Apple just got hacked, Telegram just got hacked, Microsoft just got hacked, when that is not the case. None of these platforms have suffered any recent data breaches. Again, this 16 billion passwords is just a collection of passwords exposed from previous data breaches in the past. That's what it is. So honestly, headlines like this are kind of annoying because they just spread a lot of fear. It was basically fear-mongering for no good reason. I'm guessing they're trying to get exposure on their site. That's what I'm guessing. But, you know, it is what it is. Sometimes you have news platforms like this that will go the extra length in deception just to try to get people visiting the site. So I want you to understand that there is nothing to be concerned about. Well, you should be concerned if you're still using the same password for the past 5-6 years, okay? Very likely, yes, your password will be in that collection. But again, if you're using like a very strong password, and at the very least, you've signed up for a 2-factor authentication on any one of these platforms that you use, you will be fine. There is nothing to be worried about. Now, I've also talked about this particular service for so many times now on this particular channel, haveibeenpawned.com. It's basically a free service. You can go in there, you can check to see if your email address or your password has been involved in any previous data breach, and then you can also sign up. It's completely free of charge. Just go to the site, sign up with them, and if your email address or your password gets involved in a data breach, they will notify you. So that's basically it for the video. I just wanted to give my 2 cents about this so-called mother of all breaches. It's nothing new. It's not like any of these platforms recently got hacked, so there is no reason for you to be concerned. So that's it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up, share the video with anyone who may feel might benefit from it. If you're new here to the channel, welcome to Lab Cyber. My name is Alex. I discuss all things cyber, AI. So if you do enjoy content like this, be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell so that you're notified. If you have any questions, comments, put them down in the comment section below. I'll do my best to answer them as soon as I possibly can. Stay safe out there, and I'll talk to you next time. Cheers.